to the concept of type 1. In the percentages module, basically there are two types of questions that will be asked in your examination. In type 1, it is about x% of y. As I told earlier, percent means on 100. So x% is nothing but x by 100. So x% of means multiplication. Y. So x% x by 100 of means multiply it with 1. So this can be written as x into y by 100. This can be written as y by 100 into x. So at last I can write this as y% of x. So what is x% of y? X% of y is nothing but y% of x. So in the questions, in some of the questions, y can be calculated easily, so it can be treated as a percentage. In some of the questions, x can be calculated easily, so it can be treated as percent. Let us solve some questions based on it. 120% of 300. So originally it can be treated as 120 into 300 by 100. If you are clear with the above discussion, what we have discussed earlier, x% of y is nothing but y% of x. If you are clear with it, I can change this as 300% of 120. As you know, 100% is 1, 300% will be 3. So directly your answer will be 3 into 120 is 360. If you practice well, this will be calculated in your mind. 120% of 300 is nothing but 300% of 120. So 3 into 120 is 360. Coming to the next question. We cannot solve this type of questions directly without having the knowledge of the fractional percentages. As I discussed earlier, the fraction starts with 28. 28 means it is double of 14. Double of 14 means it can be treated as 2 by 7. As I discussed earlier, 1 by 7 is nothing but 14.28%. So 2 by 7 will be, multiply it with 2. 14 into 2, 28. 28 into 2, 56 approx. So actual one is this, approximate one is this. There is no such difference. So I can take this as a 2 by 7. 2 by 7 into 14 is equal to 4 is my answer. Coming to the next question. 36.63% of 66.6666 and so on. So this cannot be solved by using our method, directly taking this to this. This should be solved in a reverse way. So as I discussed earlier, 66.666 is nothing but 66 2 by 3, which is nothing but 2 by 3. So this can be taken as 2 by 3 into 36.63. How, sir? See, this is nothing but x% of y. This can be taken as y% of x. This I have converted in this way. So this is nothing but 12.21. 2 12s are 24. 2 21s are 42. So my answer is 24.42. Coming to the next question. 75% of a number is added to 75. Then the result is the number itself. The number is, see sir, 75% of a number. I don't know what is the number. This can be answered in two different methods. So I will be taking method 1, method 2. Method 1, let us consider it as x. Let the unknown number be x. So I am taking it as it is. Number is x. 75% of x. is added to 75. Then the result is the number itself. That means I have got x again. So 75 is equal to x minus 75% of x. This x can be taken as 100% of x. So finally I will be getting 25% of x. That is 25 by 100 into x is equal to 75. This is method 1. How to solve this question in method 2? Here I am adding 75% of a number to 75 to get the total number. That means here there is a logic. Let us take this. Let us assume this is a number. This is a number. If I add 75% of the number to 75, I will get the whole number again. That means if this portion is 75%, this portion is 25%. So in the question indirectly they are telling that 25% is 75. What is 100%? This is the logical way to answer this type of questions. If 25% is 75, this is multiplied with 4. So this has to be multiplied with 4. 75 fours are 300. Same answer with single step. Here it might take more than 4 steps. Here it is a single step. This can be thought in your mind actually. So this is the general method what every student tries to solve. But we deal the questions in a logical way. We deal all the questions in a logical way. Because in the examination, if we are applying the formula, the procedure may be lengthy one. If we are applying the logic, it would be a very easy way to solve the questions. So this is not only the shortcuts which we are using right now. We will be using many shortcuts in the coming videos. So now, this is an important question. 30% of A is equal to B, then B percent of 30 is the same as. 30% of A is B, then B percent of 30 is the same as. Again sir, I am solving this question. 30% can be taken as 30 by 100 into A, which is nothing but B. Now what they are asking? B percent of 30. So B percent. So in place of B, I have to write 30 by 100 into A. Percent means I have already told to you to divide it with 100 into 30. I have taken in place of P, I have written this thing. Observe carefully. Percent means division with 100. That only I did. Of means multiplying and 30. So this can be taken as, this can be, if I simplified further, I'll be getting 3 into 3, it is 9, 9 by 10 into 10, 100 into A, which can be taken as 9% of A. So what is B percent of 30? B percent of 30 is nothing but 9% of A. This is also a general method. How do we solve this question in logical? See, 30% of A is B. That is nothing but, I have already discussed, percent means by 100. 30 by 100 is nothing but 3 by 10. 3 by 10 times of A. B is equal to 3 by 10 A. Now B percent is nothing but, B percent is nothing but 3 by 1000 into A. because I have to multiply this denominator with a 100 again, so it will be 3 by 1000 into A. Now there is 130 extra, so multiply that with 30, so you will be getting 9% of A again. So this is the approach which you need to solve in the examination. Moving on to the next question. A student has to obtain 45% of the total marks to pass. He got 125 marks and failed by 65 marks. That means a student got 125 marks in the examination. If he got 65 more marks, he would have passed. But he failed. So the pass mark will be 190 marks. If he got 125 marks and he failed by 65 marks, that means the total pass mark is equal to 190. Am I clear? Now, this 190 is treated as a 45 because 45% of some x is equal to 190. What is x? So that is the question. So without solving all these things, it could be taken as 45%, 190. What is 100%? What is 100%? So this can be taken as cross multiply it, you will get the answer. So if I cross multiply it, question mark is equal to 190 into 100 by 45. In 5 table it is 9 times and it is 20 times. So your answer is 3800 by 9 marks is the maximum mark. So the maximum marks are 3800 by 9. So this is a previous question, I have taken it directly. So in that only I have got the fraction. Basically in the examination they will give you the terms which will cancel. It is a myth. Don't think in that way. They can give you the numbers which can be cancelled, which cannot be cancelled also. Here I cannot cancel 38 in 9. So I can leave it as it is. It can be treated as 3800 by 9. Moving on to the next question. A student has to obtain 33% of total marks to pass. He got 125 marks, which are 26 marks more than the pass mark. So 125 marks is the scoring mark for the student. But these are 26 marks more. That means pass mark is equal to scored mark minus extra marks. It is 99. 99 is a pass mark. Now, if 33% is 99, what is 100%? That is the question. 33 will cancel in 3 times. So 100 into 3 is a 300. So the total maximum marks are 300 marks for this question. A man spends 35% of his income on food, 25% on children's education, and 50% of the remaining on house rent. You need to be very careful while answering this type of questions. So here they were asking on the remaining. That means he will spend something first. After spending, there will be a remaining amount in which 50% is spent on house rent. So let us assume as his income 100 rupees. If his income is 100 rupees, he spent 35% on food. That means he paid 35 rupees of food. 25% on children's education. Here 25% is on the salary. It is not on the remaining one. So I need to subtract this 25 also from 100. So without, I cannot take it directly as 75 and 65. So let us confine to, he have taken 35 and 25 respectively. That means on a whole, he spend 60 rupees in 100 rupees. In these 60 rupees, 35 rupees is on food and 25 rupees on education, whatever it is, children education or any education. So remaining one is 40. In this 40, he is spending 50%. 50% is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 40 is 20. So in 40 he is spending 20. So how much he is left out with? He is left out with 20 rupees. So on 100 it is 20. So what is our answer? It will be 20% is our answer. It will be 20%. So this is the way to answer this question. Next question. In an election between two candidates, one got 33 1/3% of total valid votes. 10% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes were 7500, the number of valid votes that the other candidate got was very important question. Election based question. See, total votes are 7500, in which 10% are invalid. So to declare winner or loser, only valid votes will be taken into the consideration. So these 10% of votes will be taken out. 10% of 7500 is 10% means remove 1 0 from the expression. It is nothing but 750. 6750. In which, see sir, this is treated as 100% now, because in this total, a person got 33 1/3% votes. That means this has to be split as 33 1/3% and 66 2/3%. So the other person got 66 2/3% votes. 66 2/3 is nothing but 2/3. I have already discussed earlier. So our answer will be 2/3 into 6750. 22 into 3 is 66. So my answer is 4500. So other candidate got 4500 votes out of 6750 votes. So moving on to the next question. In an election, only two candidates contested. 30% of the voters did not vote and 180 were declared as invalid. 180 declared as invalid. The winner got 684 votes more than the opponent. Thus he secured 42% of total voters on the voter list. That means this is not about the valid votes. This is about the total voters in the list. If there are 100 voters in the list, 80 voters may poll their vote, but remaining 20 voters may not poll their vote. So that is 30% of the voters did not cast their vote. So now my question is about what is 70%. Sir, why are you taking only 70%? See, the question is about find the total number of votes casted. I have already explained you 30% of the voters didn't cast their votes. So my answer is about only 70%. 14 into 5 is 70%. So similarly 864 into 5. Beautiful shortcut to multiply with 5. If I want to multiply this with 5, divide this entire thing by 2. It will be 432. Put 1 0. So that is the trick for multiplying with 5. So let me explain it once again. If I want to multiply 5 with 16, what is half of 16? it is 8. Put 1 0 after 8. That would be 80. If I want to multiply with an odd number, if I want to multiply 5 with 17, what is the previous even number? It is 16. I know it is 80. Add 1 5 to it. It will be 85. So that is the easiest way of multiplying with 5. Now this can be observed as, see sir, thus he secured 42% votes of the total voters. Let us suppose he is the winner and he is the loser. Whatever it is, winner plus loser is equal to total valid votes. Total valid votes. If you observe carefully, it can be taken as a 42%. This doesn't mean that this is 58%. No sir, this is not 58%. Why it is not 58%? 30% of the voters did not cast their vote. So there is no chance of taking 58% of this. This can be taken as 42% minus 684. 42% minus 684, because he got 684 more votes. So the loser got 684 votes less than the opponent. So now this could be treated as our total votes, 100% of votes is equal to 42% of votes which this winner has got, because winner got 42% of votes, plus 42% minus 684. And again, see sir, 180 votes were declared as invalid. That means they also didn't counted in the question. So minus 180 plus 30% again. Why this 30% has come? Because of the total population, this 30% didn't cast their vote. So that is the reason why I have added 30% again. Let me explain you one more time. This is winner vote. These are loser votes. These are invalid and didn't vote persons. Now clear? So everything comes under the total population. Total population is nothing but winner votes plus loser votes plus total uncasted votes plus invalid votes. So that is the basic idea. Now this 100% is equal to 42 plus 42, 84. 84 plus 30 is 114 minus 680 plus 180 is nothing but 860. So if I take this 100 to this side and 864 to this side, I will get 864 is equal to 14%. Now my question is, what is 100%? Because in the question they will be asking, find the total number of votes casted. That means that is also not about 100 also.